Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on this channel. I am Adam Sorry. I was just laughing at a message Lucas just sent me because he recently accidentally uploaded one of my videos on his channel. So okay, he just took it down now. Right. So I'm Adam Ferns and this is a new video. This is ranking all the henchmen in Beast Quest from worst to best in my opinion. So as I said, this is my opinion, and this is including all the people that assisted the main villain with their ultimate plan, whether it's in the special or in any season of the series from any of the books I reviewed or did a Beast View on. So without any further ado, let's get into this, with 12th place being Alina. Now, for people that read only the main series, you would say, wait, Alina was never a henchman. You're right. Not in the main series. However, in Mortax the Skeleton Warrior, she was possessed by the combat arena that rose up. So she would go from the good side to the evil side, where she assisted Petra and Mortax in taking down Tom. She's, however, in last place because she actually, if anything, caused Mortax to lose quicker. Because she didn't take down Tom. She aimed an arrow at him, but she missed. Twice. Moving on to 11th place, we have Beric. Beric was the assistant to Jezrin in Season 19 and the assistant to Malvel in Season 20, as well as briefly in 21. In all three of those seasons, however, he disappeared. So he was in one or two books and then gone. In Quarg, he got turned to stone but had a breathing hole cut out so he can escape himself, which he did. In Series 20, he went to the Isle of Ghosts and Malvel kind of got out through him. Kinda. And in Series 21, his body got taken over by Malvel and changed into Malvel's body, causing Beric to die. So Beric has died, and he's barely done anything apart from just help Malvel out of the Isle of Ghosts. He's useful, isn't he? No. 10th place, we have Prince Rotu. Now, to an extent, some people would say he's not a henchman, but if I remember correctly from Series 15, he was actually assisting Velmal in this whole Velmal steals the Queen's possessions, he claims them back kind of thing, whilst Tom and all the other Avantians get blamed for it, causing the war to keep going on. And Rotu was all besides that on the agreement that Velmal would leave Tangala alone with his conquest, but obviously Velmal didn't go along with that, and Prince Rotu went to the good side afterwards, after he made the mistake. In 9th place is from Series 18, Amelia's uncle Dre. Now, the reason why this one is this low is because he doesn't say much, he doesn't do much, he dies a few times, and it's actually Jezrin in disguise. I was actually debating whether to put him on the list, but I decided to, as Jezrin wasn't really in that series very much, and Amelia was like the main villain, was Dre was just the assistant. So, yeah, Dre. He died a few times, so he got killed by Soara, I think, Drogan, and Carixa. So, 8th place we have Igor. Igor, Kenta's first henchman in Series 11. I think Igor is just that kind of henchman that got dragged into this whole business because he's just a person from Henchmen who had his wings cut off and has a hunchback and one eye and all that. He's like the I can't remember his name, but the with the Frankenstein's monster kind of thing, Dr. Frankenstein's lackey, let's say. He's like the stereotypical henchman with the hunchback, one working eye, and a little yes, master, just like that. And a bit stereotypical. He did do a few things. He had his little pet to ride on. I can't remember what the pet was, but I think it was a flying pig. But he's not really that memorable because Lucas forgot his name till I had to remind him of it, and I'm not even sure if his name is actually Igor. I think it is though. 7th place is Nemiko or Nimiko. Nemiko or Nimiko, I'm going to say Nemiko, is actually just Tom. Another version of Tom, like the evil side of Tom. So for some of that special that he was in, which was Arax, it was just Tom versus Nemiko. And it didn't last that long, and Nemiko, I think, died when Arax did, so not much to see from him. 6th place is Sephrina. Sephrina is the sister of Seth. Sephrina's only appearance was in Spyros, and what she did was just basically, most likely assist Malvel with kidnapping Tom's aunt and uncle, and keeping Spyros away from Spyros' form, away from Nordren, which was Spyros' body. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna be honest, like all the henchmen up to now, I'll say were pretty bad in my opinion. 5th place we have Capra. Now Capra's only appearance to me and Lucas as of this time is in series 23, and she was just the henchman to Zircon or King Angelo. All she did was strip Tom of his powers and strip Captain Harkman of his rank. That's all she did. And then towards the end of the series, she found out Petra was alive, and together with herself, Petra, and Tom and Alina, they took down Zircon. Okay. 4th place we have Petra. Now Petra's debut appearance was in Mortax, where she revived Mortax and was the main villain in Mortax as well. She then later came back in series 9, where she seemed to have a bit of a change of heart halfway through the series. I'm not sure what caused that, but yeah, a bit of a change of heart. She was originally there to assist Malvel in chucking the Warlock staff in the Eternal Flame, so then Malvel become invincible. And then going further on, we have Petra coming back in series 19, not as a villain though, but as a good character. And then going further ahead, series 23, as I just said with Capra. But so as a henchman, she was alright. Like, she was good at the time, but since she's not a henchman now, like most of I think all of them actually are not anymore. This one was okay as a henchman, but I think she's better as an anti-hero. 3rd place, I'm going to need to give it to Freya. Now Freya, being Tom's mother, was the henchman to Velmau in series 5 and her captive, and she was the prisoner to Velmau in series 6, I think. Basically, she was the henchman that just stood there supporting Velmau with everything he did. In Tremor, towards the end, we find out that Freya is actually Tom's mother. Okay. And then it was just, she just like stood there. She did throw in a couple of punches, but nothing too major. Like Petra, she didn't do anything major. I probably should have put Petra in 3rd place really, because Petra revived Mortax, Freya didn't. So yeah, swap those two around. 2nd place is Tom. Now I put Tom in 2nd place because from the start of series 24 he was kind of mind controlled by Rhea, causing him to assist Rhea in her diabolical plan, and also to basically take a bullet for her. Basically, like Tom did everything. Basically, Rhea just took him around Pylorius. Yeah. Whilst Tom was controlled by Rhea, though, he had no recognition of Alina or Daltek or Storm because they were there with him. Not evil though, but he did have those moments where he felt like this is wrong. I want to do the right thing, kind of thing. So kind of like Viper from the Lynx's series. So, yeah. Moving on to the first place. So the first place is the first henchman that was in the Beast Quest, and it was Seth. Seth's debut appearance was in Vedra and Crimmen, where he was found at the top of on the top of a mountain in Rion, I think, and he got picked up by Tom got picked up by Tom, and he just already sabotaged them, and then I think he disappeared later on after a quick scuffle, and then he came back in Score, where he also had a sword fight with Tom, then got away, then he came back in Tusk, in which he had another sword fight with Tom, and then got away again, and then but he was sent by Malvel for those times to kill Tom. All 3 times he failed. So in Sting, he injured himself, so then he won't have to go back to Malvel because he knows he's going to be punished so badly for it. Unfortunately, Tom found Seth and started healing him, and when Seth was fully healed, Malvel appeared and turned Seth into Sting. Seth's punishment for failing Malvel so many times was turning into a beast, and it was a bit bad, but if we count Sting as Seth, he as still a henchman, then he was with Malvel as much as he can, and most likely he's still alive because we haven't got confirmation that Sting died. So for all we know, Sting might still be alive. So, or he bled out from the injury that he got when Tom sliced his tail off. So if he's like Komodo, he died like that. If not, then he's still alive, just without a tail. If Sting just does happen to be alive, I'd like to see him again. But other than that, that's everyone. And with that being said, that is all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press that notification bell down in the corner below. This was my ranking of the henchmen from Beast Quest. Join me in the next video where I'll be ranking the realms and or locations in Beast Quest. Until then, peace out.